everybody. We have week number 4 of the Cargill division. I have Alex and Coralie with me. Thanks very much for commentating with me today.
Oh, no worries. All good.
Yeah, so we have a short show today. Week number 4 in the Cargill division has the Carnage versus Mayhem. And then we have the Eclipse versus the Mayhem. We did have the Caribou Thunder scheduled, but we had to reschedule their matches, and we will see them in later weeks. So with that being said, let's look at our season standings. So we've had the Mayhem and the Carnage already playing. The Mayhem have played 1 game, and so have the Carnage. So they're looking for a couple wins here, or a win here today, and Mayhem, obviously. And then the Eclipse get their first jump into the pool this week. We haven't seen them. They have a few changes to the roster, so exciting to see them play this week.
No, it should be good, especially the way the matches have been going this year. I'm looking forward to this. Should be some good stuff.
We had the Trash Pandas are already 5 games in, and they're leading the way over the Rock and Rollers, but only have 2 games in, so we need a little help, but all right.
Still a lot of games.
Yeah, lots of games still.
Oh, yeah.
So without further ado, we'll bring in our managers here from the Carnage. We have Mr. Jeff Wilson, and from the Mayhem, Steve Barker. Good to see you guys again.
Good morning. Bonjour.
Good morning.
Yeah, we have our French translation here this week, but unfortunately no Quebec teams are playing, so.
No.
Anybody doesn't recognize Alex is part of the new expansion team from the Rebels. He's here commentating, and we have obviously Coralie from the Knockouts. Yeah, so you guys have both had 1 match already into this season, and Mayhem get the privilege of having 2 matches this week. Carnage obviously getting 1 match in again this week. My thoughts for the teams, obviously they've only had 1 match so far. We're in week 4. How are the teams feeling? And we'll start with you, Jeff, from the Carnage.
Yeah, I think our team's excited. We with a little bit of a tough loss by 4 pins in that first match, but it was still a strong match, and we're a little limited in the people today. We've only got 5 people, so we're going with the team that we've got. But I think the team's all excited and they're raring to go.
Yeah, for sure. You, Steve, how is the team feeling out there?
Pretty good. Obviously an exciting night last night. A few of us went to Hamilton as Linda got inducted into our 05 Hall of Fame. So that was fun, but everybody behaved themselves, it seemed, and everybody made it here this morning in good spirits. So yeah, looking forward to get it going again.
Perfect. Well, with that being said, we'll grab your lineup there, Jeff from the Carnage.
Yeah, so we're going to start with Kelsey, followed by Curtis, then Tracy, Rob, and then Brad.
Perfect. And then Steve, for yourself.
Yep, we're going with Jeff England, Davin Florent, Linda McLean, Nathan Cooper, Matt Houston on the bottom. Connie and Ian are on the bench, and no John Cowan. All
right. Well, best of luck in this match, and your next ball is what counts.
Okay, thanks. Good luck, Jeff.
Good luck.
All right, here we go.
Alrighty. Yeah, no, it should be, like I said, it should be some good matches today, and
yeah,
see what happens, plays out.
And kind of interesting, the Carnage only have 5 players, so they won't have any polls or any of that fun stuff.
Yeah, that sometimes can play a huge part too, but we will see. Well, that's an interesting scoreboard on Mayhem's side there.
Yeah, Christmas background already.
Yeah.
We're past all the way now. I guess it's all fair game.
Yeah, Exactly. It's just in true fashion. It snows on the very first day of November, and it's just perfect timing. Out here in Alberta, anyways. I imagine it's not snowing in Gatineau there, Alex?
No, it's not.
Yeah.
We still had a couple like 20 degrees last week, so
Oh
Oof.
wow.
but it's cold now. It has gotten cold, very cold, very quickly. So.
Yeah. I can send you a little bit of ours. I have no issue.
Oh, we'll get our fair share at some point.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So as they start throwing their first frame here, we're just going to pull up their full rosters. Corley, if you want to go over the Carnage, and then I'll have Alex go over the Mayhem.
Sure. So for Carnage, we have Curtis Kaplan, Kelsey Wilton, Tracy Smith, Brad Wilton, Bobby Kite, Rob Wolfson, Derek Dobbs, Mark Miller, manager Jeff Wilson, and they're bowling out of Toppler in Calgary.
And for this Motor City Mayhem, we have John Cowan, who is not there today, Matt Houston, Nathan Cooper, Davin Florin, Jeff England, Ian McLean, Linda McLean, Connie Ward, manager Steve Barker, playing out of Neb's Fun World.
Perfect. Got Philly head pin by Kelsey there, and so she'll be probably matching Jeff there at the top, 15s apiece. Oh, I jinxed it right away. Sorry, Kelsey.
Is that commentator curse? Is that what they call it?
Yeah, it's the Black Cloud. Black Cloud.
Yeah. Oh, green's going. Thank you there.
All right, scoreboard. We'll get that refresh
There
here.
we go.
So with both these teams obviously having a match in for week up to week 4 already, and like Jeff said in the interview there, they lost by 4 pins for team total. So the Carnage are obviously looking to gain some team points back early in this session, but unfortunately they only get 1 game again today. So
Yeah.
their season's going to be off to a slower start. 2 matches in through 4 weeks. Motor City Mayhem will have 3 matches in through 4 weeks.
Yeah. What's that going here?
Good shot
There
by
you go.
Rob.
Got it rolling early. 3 in
Yeah.
a row already.
A little bit of a slower start on Motor City side, but I'm sure they'll, once they get settled in, should be good.
Yeah, kind of watching Motor City Mayhem over the past few seasons. They don't always get off to the hottest start, but they always end up at that 13.5, 1400. They really
Oh,
put
do
it
they?
together there in the last half. Yeah.
Yeah, we never had the privilege of bowling against them because they were in the other divisions. So.
Yeah, they jumped over to the Cargill division this season. So
And then we shot over to the other side.
So Alex, obviously the Rebels, you guys are 2 matches in as well, and you're kind of sitting at the top of the division. How does the team feel after their first matches in the 5PL?
Some of our guys were kind of on the nerves. Got the nerves going for the first match. Didn't really know what to expect or how to get motivated for it and things like that. But after a couple of frames, we got into a good rhythm. And to be honest, everybody's feeling good right now. We're playing again in 2 weeks, I believe. So we'll see how that goes. But we're very satisfied with our starts.
You guys were playing at the same time as the Lumberjacks, were you not?
Yes, we were. Yes, they were a set of lanes aside.
Yeah, so at least there was some commotion in the lanes instead of just you guys by yourselves.
Yeah, because the bowling alley is basically opening just for us or for the Lumberjacks when they play. So if there were to have no Lumberjacks, we basically are alone in the bowling alley.
You have to create your own excitement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're the only ones in our house when we do it. So we do get the odd person come down to watch us, but
Okay.
we know it's when it's quiet. We try to make our own fun out of it.
Yeah, I think it's a big part of it. It's how do you manage the absence of tournament atmosphere, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, there we go.
We have the teams throwing strikes now.
Yep.
Kelsey gets on the board with her strike after the rest of the team threw.
Yeah.
No.
Do here. There she
All right.
goes.
Seems
Oh, there
like
we go.
everybody's throwing strikes now.
Yeah. I always say the first frame's a warm up.
Yeah.
Usually for me anyway. I take it as the warm up frame and then hopefully go from there.
The first frame really doesn't count.
No. Not usually.
Trace.
It was a good ball by Nathan there. Just slid by that corner. There we go.
Okay. And Robbie keeps it going for the Carnage.
Very hot start by the Carnage.
Like I said, losing by 4, that motivates the team.
Oh, it does. It's you want to come
Well-
back for more.
Yeah, and they don't have Mark Miller obviously playing today, and he shot 316 in their first match. So kind of one of the leaders. They just got him this year. He used to play for the Paradise Marvel in season 1.
Okay.
Brad Wilton shot 305 last week. They have a team whiskey frame, I think they call it out pretty much across Canada. All strikes.
Oh, really? I've never heard that one.
Oh, really?
We just call it oh shoot. It just totally went by me.
Well, any alcohol
Yeah.
reference, basically beer frame or whatever.
Yeah.
Fair.
Basically,
Yeah. Yeah, no, we had different names for it and it's just totally blanked me. I apologize. It'll come back to me, I'm sure.
There, Kelsey's still going. Both teams are rolling now. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. It's a check frame. We call it a check frame.
Or star frame, I think some of the score systems used to call it.
Yeah. Yeah, we've always called it a check frame or a double check or whichever.
Yeah. It's the first time we're seeing Curtis and Tracy play this season. They didn't play the first week. And,
Oh.
great job.
Yeah, got a break out of that there. See if Davin can pick his corner pin. There we go.
obviously, we don't see John Cowan. He's not playing this week. He averaged 350, or he shot 351 their week 1.
Oh.
So probably missing him a little bit, but they got Ian back.
Yeah.
Ian didn't play the first week, but he's obviously sitting on the bench at the moment for the Mayhem. Big leader on their team the last couple seasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a pretty solid team. From some of the names I recognize, and I know Connie's on the bench, but I know she can bowl really well as well. And Tracy's still on the move here.
Yeah, like Steve had mentioned at the top of the show, 05 Hall of Fame for Linda last night. I know Connie's in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
They got quite the team.
Yes, they do. Lots of strength on there.
Yeah.
See if Rob can keep it going for Carnage side. Yeah, even for this season, with only being 4 weeks in, it's amazing how many 300s and almost 400s have already been thrown.
Yeah. There's been a lot.
See a few a week, but not as many as we've seen so far.
13 marks in a row for the Carnage.
Wow. Yeah. That's just crazy. They'll be at a good number going into the fifth frame, to the break here.
Yeah. Oh,
Oops.
Nathan missing a
One
corner
miss.
there.
Brad's keeping it going for Carnage side.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, Brad had a great week 1 for the Carnage, and he's not slowing down.
No. He was up here in Dawson when we had our tournament up here in Dawson. He bowled actually really well.
Yeah.
And that was kind of neat for me too, because a lot of people, for myself, I know Dawson's just a smaller tournament, but there were still some that I've only seen via Pro League and never met in person. Right. So it's been kind of neat now. We're starting to put faces, names, and talking to people. That
is kind of a neat thing. Like obviously on WCBT, like Alex and a lot of the guys from Gatineau we see. But either if you're not going to nationals, you're not seeing a lot of the players from across Canada. So the 5PL kind of brings that all together. And then if you do see them at a WCT event or at nationals, it feels like you already know them because you've seen them play.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah. Or you heard them commentate on a 5PL match or yeah.
I will be honest though, there's some that I do see commentating and I'm still not sure who they are. But you soon learn the names and who they are, and then you see them at match and it's like, oh, okay, that's who that is. Which is good. Oh, great shot by Kelsey. Jeff can start it. Keep it going here. Nope. Spare. Nope. Just missed to the right there. Oh, there we go. Curtis is back on the middle there.
Yeah, Motor City Mayhem will need to get it going pretty quickly before this gets out of hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting a little...
It's getting dicey already, so...
Yeah. Well, like we have how many marks in a row now? 14, 16 marks in a row.
Yeah.
With Carnage.
Oh, there's Davin just threw a great one there. So hopefully they can keep going with that.
Keep within striking range. The streak comes to an end, and that could be a black cloud from me again, but great start.
Oh, no kidding. Can't complain with that. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it's a great start for them, and like you said, Mayhem's just gotta find their groove and get her going. Oops.
All they need is keep building on marks and slowly climb back in.
Oh, for sure, and that's all it takes, right?
Yeah.
Keep working on it, and it'll come together.
Don't expect to get 4 frames in 1 frame and build and build and build.
Yeah.
Pins by pins.
As long as you're not leaving like wide paths of open marks, right? Like if you don't have 3 opens in a row, you keep marking. Like you're not going to be falling that far behind unless the player you're playing against throws like an 8-bagger.
Yeah.
You're going to still be fairly close going into 8, 9, 10.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
If Mr. Wilton can keep the Carnage on a high note going into frame 5 here, Mayhem are just chipping away, right? Not making major mistakes. Like the single miss probably was the big one, but
Yeah, slight miss by Brad there.
a little quick. Matt seems gonna all over the place a little bit.
Yeah, 3 miss in a row.
Yeah.
Not very often do we see that.
No. But he's kind of the guy you pretty sure he's hitting the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in a case like that, in a case like that, it makes you wonder if the coach is going to start thinking about a
I
switch.
think he did.
Or did he?
Yeah. Ian's in for Matt.
Okay.
Yeah. Just saw Ian's gray hair in the screen. So
Because it's tough with that early in the match, but you have to start making those decisions. What's best for the team and if it's going to work, right?
Yeah. We have a little shout out from Matt Schultz. He's on his way to the Worlds for Candlepin.
Oh, cool.
Good luck to him and Bobby Kite. I do believe Brad Glynn off the Rock and Rollers is going there as well.
Oh, neat.
So shout out to those guys and good luck. I know they're missing the TPC, but they're playing Worlds, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that was a great shot by Kelsey there. Just didn't get the push.
Hanging in the corner.
That's kind of neat that they're able to go to all those things, but
Mm-hmm.
never seen Candlepin, done duck pin, but
I know Matt coming back last year from it, and he had a blast. So he said he was never missing that again.
oh, great. That's awesome. Well, it's a different type of the sport too, right? Like a different.
Different
Yeah.
atmosphere, different game.
Yep, exactly. All right. Fifth frame and see how they can
6:02.
finish up here.
Yeah, the Carnage already 170 up already. Oh, there Davin's got a double.
No, Curtis.
There's a double of his own.
See if oops, just like missed by Linda there. That looked a little heavy. There was a good break on her part. Just a little heavy. If Linda can spare this up. There we go.
Good spare.
Spare by Tracy there too.
Yeah, we're just crawling into the commercial break here, and we got quite a spread here. But obviously, the Mayhem putting marks together. It's not like they're opening up much. Just that bottom match, we're gonna have to right the ship a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, there's
Robbie with a strike.
starting it up again. Oh, Connie, there's another switch. Connie's in for Nathan.
Okay. There we go.
So that was the Mayhem's second switch. So
Yeah.
they will ride with this roster for the rest of this game.
Yeah, so no more switches. Obviously, Carnage have nobody to switch.
No.
Ian throws the strike, so great frame by the Mayhem. All marks.
Yeah, 150 pins behind,
Yeah,
approximately.
still a great frame by the Carnage. Just Brad with his first hiccup of the game. There you go. So 667, the 506. We'll run our commercial and bring back the second half of this match.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
All right, here we go. Last half of this match. Like I said, we got a little bit of advantage here from the Cargill, or sorry, from the Carnage. 667 over 506. 161 points.
Yeah, this is always, this will be the test in the back half here, but with Mayhem also having marks going into 6 with a double in there.
Yeah.
Good word for them.
It's always interesting to see teams come out of the 3-minute commercial break, right?
Mm-hmm. Oops.
So there's obviously both players in this league. If you have an advantage like that going after 5 frames, what do you tell yourselves? Is there any type of motivation you give the rest of the team? Like, we have 160 pins. We're only halfway through this match. Like, any thoughts go through your heads?
I tend to not look at scores. That's what I do. That's what I try to do, at least. Just focus on my game and my part of it.
Yeah.
And don't slack off because you're up by 150 or so points.
Yeah. Yeah, it's about the same on our end too. We're always chatting in that, but with myself, I know I have to keep myself kind of calm and settled in, but I'll also talk to the team as well and just keep positive with them as well. And just, if they've been struggling, I'll try to help them come out of it, but we all just try to keep throwing our own game and what we've been doing.
Yeah, it's there's no defense in bowling, right? So even with that lead, like what else could you do, right? You just got to keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, you just keep plunking away and pounding at it, and something's gonna work, right? Like it's eventually gonna work itself out, but you just keep trying your best to do what you can do. And if you're not going to get your match, you work for the team total. Try to help with that.
Shot by Trace. So Carnage just seems like they're coming out of the commercial a little bit stronger than the Mayhem. Now they have 2 opens kind of right out of it.
Yeah.
But Hall of Famer Linda.
Yep.
It's the team back on track.
Yeah. And that's what you need too, right? You just need that one person to get you started, and sometimes it just falls into place. Oops. Ball by Connie there. Oops. Let's see. What we got going here? There we go. Great half by Connie. Whoops. That's tough. I do that too often. But with Connie's spare, it's actually just closed up that match a little bit closer.
Yeah.
As well now. So
Now it's just outside of one ball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Great ball by Brad there, starting it up again.
With he and Zedpin, the match down the bottom is getting pretty out of hand now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
It's far and away.
Yeah.
I just got to work that towards that pinfall. It's still 4 frames for nearly 180 pins.
That's it, right? Like I just said, if your match is out, you'd work for team total. Try to get as many pins as you can to help out.
yeah. Even through one frame, they've already stretched out the lead by an extra 20, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that double working, especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. I always looked at it like when you play the Open or the Masters, Nationals, and stuff like that. I never really looked at doubles so much, but now in the 5PL, you always watch the doubles. The doubles seem to carry team total so fast. So if you got 1 or 2 doubles working on your team and the other team doesn't have any, like that lead just builds so quickly.
Yeah. Oh, it does. It doesn't take much.
Yeah. Oops, just a little off.
And there's still lots of game left, so anything can happen. But
Yeah, like this could flip with 4 frames left. Like it's literally a third of the is still available, but just interesting to watch how like Curtis' game and Brad's game at the bottom are carrying total pretty much by themselves.
yeah. Well, exactly. Ooh. Head pin on Mayhem's side. Oh. Okay.
Good miss, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
A little bit extra count, but now it's a little bit harder. Just like that, the double disappears.
Mm-hmm. Oops. There you go. It's clean. Yeah. See what happens here in this middle match. It's still fairly close as well. There we go. There's a double. Great ball by Linda. Oh, Tracy
So does
matches.
Tracy. Double versus double there.
Yeah.
Oof.
Great ball by Connie there.
Yeah.
Rob's starting it again. Good pick by Connie. It keeps that match close again.
Yeah, a couple pins push shy and both working on the mark. Brad is really just pounding that pinfall down. Great shot by Ian too. 2 doubles working for the Carnage going on frame 8. Only one for the Mayhems.
Yeah, and see if Jeff can get it started up again. Well, that was a good ball there. If you can half her up. Ooh, let's see. Another hit pin on Carnage side there.
Missed by Jeff on third open frame in a row. It's
Yeah.
a tough game.
It is. Oops. That's all you can do with that one there. Just laugh it off. Start her up again. See if Davin can get something going here. There he goes.
Yeah, Motor City Mayhem just needs to focus on pinfall right now. Just don't look at individual games because still 3 frames left. It's a lot of games.
Oh, exactly.
They really need Linda to keep her strikes going. Great shot.
And there she goes. Yep. Whoops. Nice turkey on her side there. That'll keep that match very close now. There we go. Yeah. Great shot by Connie. Oops.
Trace real quick.
You missed there. Ooh.
Oh.
Yeah. That was a weird fall there on Tracy's side.
It's that high hit.
Yeah.
Split everywhere.
Well, that match is even pretty much right now.
Yeah.
We'll be down to the last 2 frames.
Slightly, but yeah.
By Linda, but yeah, for sure. Oops.
Robbie again.
Mm-hmm.
That match is close too.
It is. Really is.
One match.
Yeah, game 3 and 4 are very close, still in the balance. Game 5, Brad's game is pretty won already,
Mm-hmm.
and so is Kelsey's game.
Yeah. And even Curtis is like, unless Davin goes off the sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah. See if Brad can keep his things going here.
Yeah. Like, we have a bit of a gap here, obviously, that 150 points, but obviously you want your team to have some momentum going into 9-10.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh,
Nice shot.
yeah. Got that little kickback there.
We'll kick off the wall.
Yep. Yeah, the power frame, like we always call the 9th the power frame, and that can be your deciding frame as well. Like, try to keep it going as best you can. And there goes their camera.
So 200 pins behind.
Mm-hmm.
They really need a big frame now. on 9 for any shot at it.
Kelsey hanging in her corner here.
No head pin on Mayhem's side. I don't know unless if they're kind of doing what I do, but if I start like getting in a panic, I start forcing the ball out a little bit more, or gripping it a little tighter. Or... just to try to get the marks in there, but
Yeah, call it pressing.
yeah,
You want it a little too much.
yeah. Ooh, this one Curtis is there. See if Davin can double up.
That pretty much seals this game too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Curtis getting a little wild there. This Davin didn't really throw any bad frames. He just had his first frame was wide open, but
Okay.
after that, two head pins and a chop.
Yeah. He's been on the middle.
Oh, yeah.
We have the background entertainment. You hear the chains just rattling
Somebody's
away.
Puppy playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, trying to get them to calm down.
Oh yeah. Actually, at the beginning there, I kind of cringed because I had my Yahoo's going crazy too. So I'm like, oh great, on telecast. Be going with the heck.
Another great shot by Linda right there.
Yeah. She's got the 4-bagger, the ham bone.
Oh yes, the
Hand
graphics.
bone.
Robbie.
There's a good half by Con. He keeps that match in play.
Keeps it close. Yeah.
Slight miss by Brad there.
He was looking for a ham bone as well.
Mm-hmm.
Here, Ian, strike, head pin, strike, head pin, strike.
Yeah.
Can't
Not
blame the-
ideal.
He can't blame the even lane for that.
No. He's on the middle. It's just not the most ideal pattern to have.
Yeah. Doesn't add up very quickly, unfortunately.
No. Oops.
All right. Going into frame 10, we have a 1159 to 973, so 180 pins roughly. Obviously in the advantage of Carnage.
Yeah.
Same amount of marks. Just the Mayhem have a double working.
There's a great shot by Kelsey there. There's Jeff. Yeah.
It was there
Pretty much
all
all you
along.
can do.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that feeling. But in a case like that, though, it might make him feel better too, like that he's able just to settle back in and throw like he knows. And
Well, that's the thing too. The Mayhem have another match today, right? Can't let
Exactly.
this linger on the brain.
no,
Gotta be ready.
yeah. Okay, that's an interesting.
Yeah, Neb's their graphics are pretty good.
All right, on.
The 5 in a row is Jeff Forrester in the muscle shirt.
Oh, geez. Oh, we may see that.
You see that?
Is that 257 for Kelsey?
Yep,
I think
257.
it is.
Yeah. Let's refresh their scoreboard, see if we can get that a little bit cleaner. If it comes back. I lost the scoreboard.
Yeah,
Oh, there it goes.
All right.
Ooh. Oh, Mayhem's finishing strong. in the
242. Unfortunately, not enough to catch Curtis.
It was a good
But
battle.
they're putting together frame 10. They're gaining points.
Yeah.
Yep.
They're down 140-ish, maybe 50.
Yep.
But they got a double going, so it's really in the hands of Linda to see if they can actually come back or not.
Oh, good break on
Oh.
Linda's part there. Yeah.
In the corner. That seals that match.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 2-1.
Tracy put together a good game, but Linda just fires that 4-bagger at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a great fight, that one. Great match.
And with that, Carnage I've won the pinfall of that game.
Yeah.
So there are only other chances for Connie to close out her game. She does hold control over Rob, though.
Oh, no.
Well, what is it? 199, 229 max for Rob?
Yeah.
Needs to spare for sure.
Yeah, there's the spare.
So it's a chop to tie if Connie cleans, basically.
Let's see if we can refresh Robbie's scoreboard here.
So anything above a chop will win it. And it's a Connie win.
Yep. Not by much, though.
Right.
5
Takes
pins.
that one. And then Brad has the bottom one, and team total. These two. So obviously a good win for the Carnage. They needed a win and brings them Mayhem back to 500, I do believe.
It's also not a bad 2-point game for the Mayhem. They haven't gotten anything going for the first 5 frame. Just rolled back 2 games for 2.2 big points.
Yeah.
Just have to refocus for the next game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. The close ones are hard to take. This one, they had to really claw back. The Carnage started out so strong in the first half.
Yeah. Is that 291 for Brad?
Let's do a quick refresh on the Carnage board here, and then we'll get our managers all set and ready. So yeah, we have a 6-2 win, 1302 over 1189 for the Carnage. great match for the Carnage. They played so strong in the first half. Unreal. All right, we will bring our beautiful faces back in here and bring in our managers. So from the Motor City Mayhem, we have Steve Parker, and from the Carnage, we have Jeff Wilson. Hey guys.
Hey,
Hey, so Jeff, obviously great win for the Carnage, 6-2. You're kind of on the opposite side of the scoreboard today. You guys had such a huge start. Like, we counted 16 straight marks in a row. The team was rolling. Obviously, with one match today, that was really essential for your team. Knowing that
absolutely.
you had that tough loss in week one, and now you need to bounce back with a big win. Team mindset, how's the team feeling?
Yeah, no, the team is feeling great. I will highlight. I did hear the commentator curse on the number of marks in a row, and then the open followed. So I was wanted to make sure I wanted to bring that up. But no, it was such a great start, and knowing that it was only 5 of us, and not having that pull, I think the team just buckled down and did what they needed to do to get the start going, and slowed down a little bit on the finish. But that start helped us dramatically.
Yeah. Just a little insight, like I'm sure you heard, but Bobby and Matt are sitting in Atlanta at the airport watching the match, and Bobby said he's willing to stay away if you guys keep doing that. So.
Yeah. No, we want Bobby back for sure.
Yeah.
I want to have the option to make that choice to do the pull for sure.
100%. Steve, obviously, team got off to a little bit of a slow start there. I see you had unfortunately multiple spots to make your pulls. A little bit insight into what pulls you made and what you think you could have done differently.
It was there were a lot of options there. Obviously, we had 4 people I think miss. I had been at least 3 times the first 5 frames, and compound that with the start they had, we were way behind the 8 ball. Linda was missing a lot early, but her ball was working when she threw it well, so that was a tough one to. And it is hard at this level because we've seen them all finish so many times, right? But had to maybe waited a ball longer than I normally would with Matt, but uncharacteristic start for him. But at any point there were a lot of stay-in shots, and it was pretty much the next person to miss in that frame was going to be gone.
Yeah, we kind of talked about at the start of the match, kind of said the Mayhem always finished strong. So, right, like that slow start really wasn't a concern. And then Linda showing it, prime example of why she's in the Hall of Fame in Ontario. She finishes strong and closes out that match against Tracy. But tough loss, but obviously you guys are still above 500. You had 7 points in your first week. So the team's got to reset and get ready for game 2 today.
Yep, for sure. For sure, yeah, that was a great game by them. Congratulations, Jeff.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, alrighty. Well, we'll let you guys go, and we'll get ready for our second match. But once again, congrats to Carnage, and Jeff, have a great day.
Great game, guys.
You too, thanks. Good luck next match.
Thanks.
Bye.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
All right, here we go. Jumping straight into our next match. Let's bring in our commentators or our managers from the teams for our second match. So we have Steve Barker from the Mayhem and Natalie Young from the Eclipse, a transplant.
I know.
How's it going?
Good. How's everybody doing?
So far, so good. So obviously we'll start with you, Steve. The Mayhem got to make a big bounce back here after that first match today. Are you making any lineup changes?
Yep. We're gonna get Matt back in there up top, and pretty much the rest of the way how we finish that game, because we did finish pretty well. We just dug ourselves too much of a hole.
Yeah, for sure. And Natalie, obviously, a couple pieces moving into the Eclipse in the Okanagan here. A little insight into that, maybe give us a little backstory, and then how the team's feeling this morning with only one match to play today.
Yeah, we have some new members. So we've got Matt, Lindsay, Kyle, who are new to the team. And Debbie Ely is back with the team. We're feeling pretty good. Disappointed that we're only playing one game, but understandable. And we're all here for the bottom line in the team. So I think everybody's bought in, ready to go. So I'm excited.
Perfect. Yeah. The Eclipse only get one match today. Obviously your first match of this season. So a little toe dipping into the season before we jump into the deep end. But yeah, with that all being said, what's your lineup for today?
So we're going to start with Debbie Ely, followed by Bailey Lawson, Chris Bradford, and then bringing it home for us will be Mike Elder and Kyle Young.
Perfect. And Steve, lineup for yourself.
Yep, Matt Houston up top, and then Davin, Linda, Connie, and Ian with Nathan and Jeff on the bench.
Perfect. Well, we're excited to see the Eclipse get their first match under their belts here this season and watch Mayhem play again. So have a great match, everybody. And the next ball you throw is the one that counts.
Yep, good luck.
Good luck, guys.
All right. So as we were saying, Okanagan got some new players this year. So we'll have Mr. Alex read out our roster for the Eclipse.
Yeah, so Bailey Lawson, Chris Bradford, Trevor Rashwalski, Mike Elder, Matthew Griffin, Debbie Ely, Kyle Young, and Lindsay Christensen, with manager Natalie Young, and playing out of Lincoln Lane.
And Coralie, the Mayhem.
Okay, so we have Motor City Mayhem, John Cullen, Matt Houston, Nathan Cooper, Davin Florent, Jeff England, Ian McLean, Linda McLean, Connie Ward, manager Steve Barker, and they're bowling out in Nebs.
Perfect. So yeah, we have Kyle and Natalie Young from Winnipeg have moved into that region. And yeah, Kyle's obviously jumped from the Snowman onto the Eclipse due to the move, and Natalie got the manager role. So
Yeah.
neat of melding of players from other professional teams across the country.
And then seeing Debbie back now too. I know she's been a fixture in some of the tournaments and opens and masters and that. And good to see her back on the lanes.
Yeah, great addition to the Eclipse here.
Yeah, because they relocated, I think, about 2 or 3 years ago up to that area.
Mm-hmm.
So
I also have never played at Lincoln Lane, so I have no idea how good or bad the pinfall is there.
Yeah, the only knowledge I have is from watching Pro League.
Yeah, I did the 16 when I actually won national the singles there for BC. It's a great little house. I really liked it. It worked well for my ball. They get some great pin action and that too, but that's the only time I've been in there is 2016.
Right.
But just by watching them and that, the pin action's been really good. And
yeah, the lanes seem in great shape. It looks like they're full synthetics, and they've obviously played really well every year. They made playoffs a couple times, and it's a tough league to make playoffs. So anytime you can say that you made the playoffs in the 5PL, it's a little notch in the belts, and a lot of good stuff. So yeah, we have 2 marks up top for the Mayhem with Matt and Davin. Linda with that head pin early, but as we know, she always finishes strong, so that's not a big worry. But Chris Bradford opening on his corner pin. Didn't practice his corners before this.
And both Mike and Connie started out strong, so strikes.
Better opening frame for the Mayhem. That's for sure. Good shot by Kyle too.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen Kyle bowl because I think they were in the other division last year.
Yeah. Me and Kyle Young kind of have a running joke when we see each other on the WCBT. We call each other the real bowler.
Oh.
Kyle's been pretty solid for a long time, and he's really come along the last few years. He's really showed some big qualifying scores, and kind of the guy that will be making the cuts, and big part of the Snowman team too. So him moving out here and being part of the Eclipse, that's a great advantage or a great addition to the team as well. So
yeah. No, exactly.
So good starts for both teams. Sorry, Alex.
Yeah, I don't know if Kyle played Masters or Open, or if he moved like mid-year last year. I don't recall seeing him at both places, but maybe he moved mid-year. And
yeah, I think he didn't try to qualify because he didn't know when the move was going to happen, and he didn't want to do it in the middle of his qualifying time. So I believe he stepped away from Masters and the Open last year just in case.
Yeah. I know he's playing this year out of BC.
Well, that'll give that extra strength to the Okanagan team if that is what he's doing. If he's doing the Open Masters, I'm not sure.
He played the Masters. Yeah, that definitely.
So they added 2 play. So BC added 2 players from Winnipeg in 2 years. So
yeah.
Derek Horn and then Kyle Young.
Oh yes, Derek. Yeah.
Who's the next one?
Well, at least the Winnipeg people are moving to warmer climate. That's what you gotta look at.
Yeah, I guess down there. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't know, but.
Well, it's for sure hotter than Winnipeg.
Oh yeah.
but they do get their
Yeah,
snow.
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure. Winnipeg's just in the middle of a lake that just gets nothing but cold wind the whole time. So cold.
Yeah, we might as well
But,
throw Southern Saskatchewan in that mix too.
Yeah, fair. All right.
Oh, another miss.
Chris not too happy with his 2 frames there. But, team will pick him up for sure. So yeah, Mayhem a little bit stronger start here than their first game.
Yeah, I was just
realizing that they can't rely on the back half so much.
try to work what you can in the front half and then keep the momentum going.
Like a little wild there for Mike. Ian having an open frame at the bottom.
That's a good cleanup though by Mike there. See if Kyle can double up here. Oh. See if we can take a side. A little bit of a slower start for Eclipse in the second frame. But
Yeah, they had 3 quick strikes in the first frame there, and just 1 spare in the second frame. So a little bit of a slowdown. But only 2 frames in.
yeah. If Debbie can get it started back up again for them. See what Mac can do as well. Shot by Debbie. There we go. There's a good half by Matt there, trying to keep that match going.
Yeah, with them missing John Cowan kind of always been the leader on that team.
Oh, okay.
Finding a player to replace him at the top here with Matt is, I think, a good move. Matt's been always solid. He's usually an anchor player. I think he played anchor all last year at Masters for the Ontario team, but
Okay.
doesn't miss much. Throws a lot of strikes.
Great shot by Davin there.
And Davin was solid in the first match too.
Mm-hmm.
Just Curtis ran him out of frames.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was very close. Well, it was a couple balls, but that was still a very close match.
Oh, Linda with aces.
The thin cut through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Aces. Yeah. They're not the nicest thing.
Yeah.
The F-bomb. I like it.
That was cute.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I seen from our match there a couple weeks ago that the aces in the same frame got pulled out.
Yep.
As a separate clip.
Got clipped out.
Yeah.
You don't see aces that often.
No.
When they show up there, they need to be pointed out maybe.
Yeah.
They're
Great
way
frame
better
by
frame for the
Eclipse.
Eclipse. Ooh, yeah. Great job. Connie working on a double down here though.
great ball. Yep.
Hall of Famer.
Yep. I actually got to meet her last year at the ladies in Calgary.
Mm-hmm.
And great person. Like, just very personal. And that's what I mean. Like, just by seeing people on here and going to some of these other tournaments now, and able to talk to people.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
Another solid frame by the Mayhem.
Never go wrong with 4 marks a frame.
No.
That's basically the goal.
Yep. Ooh. Uh-oh.
Wonder if Matt's feeling a little bit of the leash. We got 3 marks in a row. Obviously pretty solid, but I know he got pulled fairly early in the last match there, so a little bit of pressure on him up top to get the team going.
Yeah, and that starts playing in the minds, right?
So hard in the 5PL, right? Like, you don't really know how your opponent's playing. You can't feed off their energy, and
No.
you're in a position that, I gotta try and get the team going. So like, it's just compounding pressures. So it's a different feeling than it is at the Open or the Masters.
Oh, for sure.
How to build your own energy.
Yeah. There's a
Debbie
double.
almost sparing that.
Yeah. Double by Davin.
Alex, who do you play next? Do you know?
I think we have the Thrash Pandas and the Misfits, I think.
Oh, nice.
I'll just double check that.
Couple Alberta teams. And when do you play next, Coralie? Do you know?
The 17th. And
do you know who you play?
We get, just a second here, I'm just looking it up. We get Storm Strikers and Lumberjacks.
There you go. So, Storm
we're
Strikers.
playing Carnage, sorry.
Oh, Carnage, okay.
Yeah, Carnage and Trash Pandas.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, we're... Okay. Yeah, the Storm Strikers are, because they're the expansion, right?
Yeah, they're an expansion team out of Newfoundland.
Yeah, so...
Oh, Connie with a corner.
Neat to see how they perform. I didn't get to watch their first match, so...
Yeah, their first match is today.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's the last 2 matches in the Schwartz division. So when our day is done today, everybody can go over there and watch the Storm Strikers compete in their first matches of the 5PL.
Perfect. For some reason, I thought they had already bowled, but I was misreading.
No worries.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they come out and perform and that. But there again, with us moving divisions, we're seeing teams we haven't had the opportunity to bowl yet either, right? So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we did 3 games in our first set 2 weeks ago. On the in October, we were the 3-game day.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing about the 5PL is getting everybody's schedules to line up. And Chris Bradford is out and Lindsay is going in. First sub of the match. The getting everybody's lineups the match or their schedules the match, especially with Masters, the Open, YBC, most of these players either coach YBC or have kids in YBC, and so much going on, right?
Oh, exactly. Yeah, we're fairly fortunate. We didn't have to do too much reorganization to make the schedule work. So, which is good. Whoops. They got
just
something on the screen. Oh, a towel? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the heck?
Another slower frame for the Eclipse again. They're kind of every second frame seem a little bit slower. The Mayhem are starting to put frames together. Four marks in every frame.
Settling in.
Build some momentum.
Yeah. Ouch. Yeah, if they can keep it going, they'll be probably, and then taking it from the first match too, just settling in and everything else. Throwing their own. So we'll see if Kyle can double it up here. That one little glare on the second.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pretty much they really need his double now.
Yeah. You don't want to fall 100 some sticks behind this early, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good
ball.
Shot.
Left corner. See if he can. There he goes.
Pick.
Keeps that one. Keeps that match close.
So 111 pins.
Yeah, still lots.
One double working on the Mayhem side. Two spares for the Eclipse.
See if Deb can start her up again. Keep it going. Well, there she goes.
Great shot.
Great shot, yeah.
Ooh,
That was a good
power
ball.
chop.
See if you can have to spare that up to go into the break there. Oh, that was a good ball by Bailey. There he goes. That was a good chop spare there.
Yeah. Want to put together a good frame here before they jump into the commercial break.
Yeah.
That 3-minute breather.
Yeah, that's also another thing our team had to get used to, because the 5th frame break, everybody gets hyped up for triples, and so everybody wants to go bowl quickly, or like they're in a rush, and we're like, oh well, you will have to wait for commercial break to end. Just calm down.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, no, and that's it, right? Because when you're on that roll, you want to keep it going, and then especially if your opposition's still bowling and you're done, that plays a part in it too, because you still want to get up there and go, but you can't go till they're done, right? So
yeah, sit there, relax, watch the nice commercial that all the sponsors put up, and
I pace. I start pacing just so I don't see anything. It's like, okay, keep it going.
It's usually a good moment for team jokes or something to come out and get a laugh in before you settle in for the 6th frame.
Yeah, or be like me and almost take out the cameras and tables and
Here at Eclipse, odd frame, they're putting it together. Some marks.
Keeping the game close at halfway.
So this will be interesting. Obviously, every second frame they've had a little bit of a struggle, and they put together a good frame, but then they'll have this break. See how they come out after it.
Great shot by Kyle there. Yeah.
And Mayhem once again just marks on marks.
On a little fast, but great result.
Yeah. Hall of Famer Connie Ward.
Yeah.
So yeah, once again, looking like they're putting just solid frame together. 4 marks. Obviously, Ian still has to finish this frame, but keeping that lead.
Oh, that was a great
Always
shot.
waiting for that string to pull when it wraps around like that, eh?
Yeah.
That's the Paradise Lane corner pin.
That's right.
Yeah.
You can look at it for 15 seconds. It's never gonna fall.
No. I do the death stairs and it doesn't work.
Yeah. All right. So we got 484 for the Eclipse. And for the Mayhem, we have scoreboard coming back 613. So we have almost 130 pin lead. Going into our commercial break and back second half for the last match of the day.
You bet.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centres across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.
All right. So the last half of this match, once again, 613 to 484 in favor of the Mayhem. I don't have really any matches kind of running away.
No.
The second match maybe a little bit, but Bailey's still working on a mark.
Well, Connie does have a decided lead. Like,
yeah, fair. Yeah, that
double Mike's score on 4.
There we go. Debbie's got a double going there.
Essentially, Connie and Davin have the same game going on the Mayhem here.
Yep.
Debbie with the double at top, trying to keep that match point.
Ooh.
Ooh.
One more.
Slowly walking over.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if Davin picks that, now he's got quite a bit of advantage in that match number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Especially with Bailey going through the hole there.
Yeah. Let's see if Linda can start it up again here.
Linda just not quite feeling it, I don't think. Finished that last game really strong. Even started this game decent with the head pin strike aces on the thin hit strike, and then kind of little bit wild here in the last 2 frames.
Double for Lindsay there. Ooh. That's going to bring that match right close again.
Oh,
See if Connie can keep it going and Mike can pick his corner.
good half by Mike right there.
Ooh.
Also, already a much better odd frame, even frame for the Eclipse than their past 2.
Yeah. That commercial break gave them the time to think about that. There you go, Kyle. Double.
Yeah, they've come out firing.
Yeah. Connie's just gonna clean up majority of her pins here, and then Ian looking to keep the team going in frame 7 here. Still have 100 pin advantage.
3
Ian
doubles
can add-
working on the Eclipse side, though. So
Yeah, that's where the flipping points can happen fairly quickly.
Oops. Yeah, and then now this is going to be a decision on Mayhem's part if he's looking to maybe make a swap or 2 or leave as is. I know it's getting late in the game, but sometimes it still has to be done.
Yeah. Well, and
Especially
not
for-
only for that point, it's also for the team, right?
Yeah, team total, you bet.
well, one would believe that it's Linda is on a pretty short leash now. So is Ian, I guess. Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, he's been fairly solid too. But yeah, I would say that third match there is probably one Steve doesn't want to see get away on them.
Oh, that was a good break. And Debbie's got.
Debbie gets a triple.
Uh-huh. What is that? Just so hard to see the screen with that one little glare.
Yeah. It's just in the perfect spot. 158 for Debbie.
Oh, there's Bailey.
Matt to open frame 7 there.
Yeah.
Putting him behind quite a bit on Debbie now.
Yeah.
Long 8, 9, 10.
Yeah, that's where decisions are going to be made, right? Possibly.
Davin's still no.
Yeah. Lindsay's got a triple as well.
We're storming back into this pretty quickly now.
There's a shot
Good
by
strike
Linda.
by Linda. Yeah. She gets another frame, I guess.
Yeah, that gives Steve an impossible task to replace her after she just did everything that you need her to do.
Yeah.
Mike with another corner.
Yeah. Oh.
Dead center.
Yeah, by Mike again.
Yeah.
Another great frame for the Eclipse going here.
Yeah, they've done well coming out of that break.
Yeah.
See if Kyle will keep it going. Yep. Another turkey.
Yeah. And Ian, once again, at the bottom here is going to have to trying to keep his team rolling here. We still got 3 more frames after this. So still got the lead. We just need to start putting marks and doubles together to hold off the Eclipse here.
Yeah.
So they're coming on strong now. Yeah,
There
great
it is.
shot by Ian.
Yeah.
So I said there's no defense in bowling. There's only offense, right? So you gotta put marks together to hold them off. Can't do anything about what they're doing.
No, that's exactly it.
Yeah, I mean, it's also the way I've dealt with pressure with time. I mean, even if your match is tight or not, you're still gonna go up there and try to throw a strike. It's not like you're gonna aim to miss or anything, right? So
Yeah.
No, and that's exactly it, right? Like, you just throw your own game.
don't overthink anything. You just
You just get out there, throw your own game, and you do what you
That's
can
good
do.
enough. Matt with that strike there. Keep it reasonable.
Davin.
Double.
good chop spare by Debbie too. Good count on the double.
Yeah, this can be close here. Linda finding her double.
Bailey's doubled. We got some matches going here.
Yeah.
Excitement coming into the last 3 frames.
Mm-hmm.
Don't expect anything less.
Yeah. There's Connie going. And Lindsay.
Lindsay with a ham bone. Haven't used the emoticons much today.
No.
Oh, there you go, Mike. All the pins fell over this time for him.
Good shot by
Great frame by the
Ethan.
Mayhem. Perfect frame.
Oh yeah.
And the Eclipse aren't going to be too far off a perfect frame.
Oh, they're on 12 marks in a row too. So
Yeah. It has made up all that deficit in 2 frames.
Yeah. Because it's pretty much going to be even going into the 9th, total wise.
Does the Mayhem have an extra double working?
Yeah.
Oh, we got roasted. 8 count. Yeah, so we're only 4 pins apart if he picks this.
Yeah.
yeah, and this puts Ian's right back into this game too. With his
Yeah.
double and the open frame by Kyle. Every match is gettable now. So
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's no complete runaways yet. And with it being only 4 points in total, it's still anybody's game, right? Like it's still. See if Debbie can capitalize here. Ooh. Great shot by Matt. Puts him just about right back into that match there.
Refresh our camera there.
Oh,
Gavin.
that was a good shot, though.
yeah. Bailey obviously needs a strike now for any hope at this point.
Yeah.
Down the
Davin hasn't
stretch.
given it any openings. Got it.
Yeah,
Camera looks shaky, but you got it.
good
Oh,
shot. By
Linda.
Brenda. She's coming back. Found her groove. We'll see what Lindsay can do here. Ooh.
Oh, she runs into the head pin. All right, so the Mayhem is kind of fending it off a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
We were looking in trouble in frames 5 and 6. Put together a good few frames here.
Yeah, Connie's doubled up now. Yeah, it's coming down to the 10th all around. It's great to see matches like this when you're not really sure whose game it's going to be. It just keeps everybody guessing, right? Keeps them on their toes. And ooh. Head pin by Ian there. Ooh.
Head pin by Mike.
Yeah, it's been yeah, that's tough when that happens in that 9th frame.
Gives Kyle a little bit of breathing room in that last match.
Mm-hmm.
Also gives Connie a little bit of breathing room in the 4th match. But
Yeah.
the rest of them are like Bailey needs a little bit of help, but those other 2 matches, kind of anybody can take them.
Yeah.
Obviously, Kyle still has to do something here.
Yeah, I'll also obviously a mark to fend off if pinfalls get close at the end, but
Oh,
pick
so
there.
Count.
Yowzers. Yeah, that was a tough 9th frame for Eclipse there.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 picks.
Yeah.
4 head pins. Yeah, if Kyle throws a mark there, that still gives them a shot in 10 here. But with 3 doubles working on the Mayhem side and still having a 50 pin advantage,
Yeah.
it's going to be pretty tough.
That city need a lot of help.
Yeah. So they're going to be looking for individual points for sure here, but never know. You can put together a really strong 10 and might get lucky.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. See what Debbie can do here. She can start it up again. 10th, and if Matt can keep it going. There's a good shot.
Yeah, so Matt would need a double to shut her out if this Matt's out.
You can get the 284.
Yeah, because we could get an even split with the strike quarter spare, I think. Gets the first one. Dibby has no other choice but to strike now.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So Matt will take home that match. Barring a absolute catastrophe in here in 2 balls.
Yeah. We've seen some weird stuff.
Yeah. That's lots.
That will be good enough.
Doesn't matter if he trips over the foul line now.
Yeah.
I mean, still a great match. It went down
Yeah.
to 11th frame.
It was back and forth. It was really good. Oh,
And
Bailey.
that seals Bailey's match.
Yeah. No, he loved that shot. He thought for sure that was good.
Yeah. Oh.
That would have given him a chance.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm, 2 points for the Mayhem so far.
Yeah. I keep leaning over trying to see the pins.
Yeah. Camera angle's just a little bit too straight on.
It's just like I'm there and trying to see what's going on, and I'll fall over. If I fall out of the screen, we know what happened. See if this match, see how this one plays out, because it's close, and if Linda can keep it going. Well, there's a good one from Lindsay.
Great shot there. Forces Linda's hand.
Yep. There's a great shot. Ham bone.
Oh, ham bone.
Oh, those are great graphics.
He's selling the shirt. Evolution of a Strike. Oh, a nice shot.
By Lindsay, yeah.
272 at the end. Linda would
Still
need
needs it.
this one.
Yeah.
And
Great.
she did it.
Yeah.
Roll the dice.
Oh,
Oh, nice. Jeff Forrester sighting.
yeah. Wow.
Chopped it.
Oh,
267. So another point. It was
Yeah, another
Mayhem
Mayhem
way.
point.
well, that was a great match, that one there.
Yeah.
Because it
Well,
came down to either way. Like either
Yeah.
way.
From Linda missing the first ball in 6, looking like
Mm.
she didn't want to be there anymore.
Yeah.
Then throwing the 5-bagger to close it out.
Yeah. Ooh.
This could end up being pretty bad.
Yeah, could be a sweep by the Mayhem.
Kyle needs to hold on to his point. He's got a ball advantage.
Yep.
To avoid the sweep. But like obviously really close matches though. Like
Mhm.
the Bailey match was kind of the blowout match, which could have turned around.
Yeah.
And end up being the 4th match that ended up being the blowout match. There you go, Kyle.
Go 3.
Just need something sparable
Yep.
to lock up his point. Frame 9. Frame 9 is just the one that just killed the Eclipse.
Oh, yeah.
Frame.
The 4 picks were.
There we go. 7-1 win for the Mayhem. So a great bounce back from the Mayhem. Obviously, disappointing match 1 today, but they bounced back. And the Eclipse, the first match of the season, didn't go the way they wanted, but had huge moments where they clawed back from a 140 pin deficit.
Yeah. No, it
And
was
then just ran into three bad frames, right? 2, 4, and 9.
yeah.
Yeah. Also brings the total points for the Mayhem at 9 out of 16 for the day, which is above 50%, which is not bad.
Yep.
After all.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we will drop this out and we'll bring in our managers. Move that. And so from the Eclipse, we have Natalie Young. And from Steve's still doing some figuring here. Filling out his score sheet like a good manager. Hopefully Natalie's doing the same thing. Hey, Kyle. The real boys in. So obviously tough match for the Eclipse there. You guys really only had, we were kind of obviously commenting through the whole thing. Frames 2, 4, and 9. 9 was really
9 was a killer. Yeah, I don't 2 and 4 first game of the year, right? We had some nerves. Lindsay came in off the bench. She was awesome. The 9th frame was a killer though, right? Mayhem were on a bit of a pain train there, and we had 4 head pins, and that's just the way it breaks down. But overall, really good bowling from the team for our first game for the year. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, at one point you guys were 140 pins down and you erased all of it in 2 frames.
Yeah.
You got right back into the match, and then the Mayhem need to hold you off, and that's exactly what they did. They put strong 8 and 9 together, and you guys had that falter in 9, and the Mayhem kind of closed it out from there. Steve, team, obviously you guys got off to a way better start this match. How is the team feeling through the first half there?
You're muted, might be on mute.
There you go. Got you.
There we go. Yep. No, obviously we got off to a decent start. Then we struggled a little bit just after the break. Lindsay came in and gave them a great spark and made it interesting. But we had some really good finishes. That's how hard it is to manage sometimes too, because I don't know if you guys talked about it, but both Matt and Linda were basically one shot away from being told. Linda probably would have been, except their first 2 games were so good to start the season, and her ball was working great. And then you leave them in, and then they both string out to the second ball in the 10th, right? It's so hard to. But no, great bounce back by our group.
Yeah, we were kind of saying that in frame 6 there, Linda missed the middle for the second frame in a row, and you could tell like there was a little bit like she didn't seem she wanted to be there at that moment. And then literally seven to the second ball and 10, she just throws the 5-bagger and catches back up to Lindsay that came in so strong, right?
Yep. And then that's also too, Lindsay gave them a spark, and then it's like, oh, do I match that again? And I didn't want to penalize Linda for that set of aces she had on that thin hit because she was throwing the ball so well, and that was more of a freak thing. But everybody bounced back, finished great, and showed just who we are.
Yeah. So obviously, before we close out this, Mayhem, great bounce back in your second match today to hold out a 7-1 win, so 9 points total for the week. Natalie in the Eclipse, first match. It's only week 1 for you guys, so the team obviously showed really strong strengths. Just one unfortunate frame with all those picks kind of slowed everything.
It's timing, right? Bowling is a lot about timing, and they just caught us at the right time, right?
For sure. But the great thing is it's only 1 game out of 12, so next time bounce back even stronger. So
okay,
amazing.
awesome.
All right, well, we'll let our managers go. Thanks very much for everything, guys, and great bowling today.
Yep, thanks. Good game, guys.
All right, see you later. Well, Alex and Coralie, that's our show. Thank you very much for joining and commentating on 2 matches today. Obviously, a little shorter than we always want, but good matches overall.
Oh, it was great watching them, and especially the second one there too. It came, like we said, down to the last few frames, and it was back and forth the whole time. So, but it's also tough coming in on your first set too.
Yeah, it's a pleasure to come by. Do a little 2-game intro to the commenting world.
Yeah. For sure. You just dipped your toes into the commentating world.
Yeah.
Now you'll get a 4-hour show or a 5-hour show. It'll be perfect.
All depends, right? Yeah. No, it's good, and with doing this too, it allows you to see other teams out there that you wouldn't normally see.
Mhm.
It's great.
So with that all being said, obviously you guys can jump over to the Schwartz division and watch their final matches of the day, or we'll be back in 2 weeks because next week is the TPC. So unfortunately we won't be having Pro League, but you can jump over to WCBT next weekend and watch bowling all weekend long. So
you betcha.
Thanks very much again, Alex and Coralie, and we'll talk to you guys later.
You bet. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
See ya.
See ya.
Cargill is proud to be supporting a truly Canadian sport like 5-pin bowling. We look forward to watching some great competition from many competitors and bowling centers across our country. With hundreds of locations across Canada, Cargill is committed to helping the Canadian farmer thrive. Whether it is selling commodities, getting agronomic advice, fertilizer needs, crop protection, and marketing expertise, Cargill is here to help. So please enjoy this bowling. Thank you.
Financial freedom begins with financial literacy.
Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm thrilled to be a sponsor. My journey began as a teacher because of my deep passion for education. I brought that same passion into the financial world to help families achieve financial freedom. Financial freedom isn't just about having more, it's about knowing more. That's why I'm here to help you make smart decisions with insurance, investing, and lending, all in one place. I'm Dave, and together we'll help you achieve financial freedom.